everybody, I'm Pamela from Pamela's Postings and Thistlefire Quilts. I'd like to welcome you to the 2015 Mystery Quilt Dazzle Burst, and this is clue number 4, so let's go over to the sewing table. Okay, so here we are at the sewing table, and I'd just like to go over first what we've done so far to make sure that we all have the same thing. The introduction clue gave a color scheme and the ideas that you can use for your mystery quilt. I chose to use blues and yellows. I chose a dark shade of blue and a medium shade of blue, a dark shade of yellow and a medium shade of yellow. So I have a cold and a warm, and I have 2 shades of each color. Then, in the next step, we made a whole bunch of squares. If you need to see any of these clues in full detail, you can go to the top of the page under Mystery Projects, and you can click on that. It'll bring you right over to the Dazzle Burst, all the clues in Dazzle Burst and all the videos that I've done up to now in Dazzle Burst. So feel free to go over there and double check everything if you need to. The second step that we did was we made a whole bunch of these half square triangles with the dark shades of our colors. And the last step that we did last week was, I didn't do a video for this one because it's pretty much the same thing as the other one. We made a whole bunch of these half square triangles in the lighter shades of our colors. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start, we don't have to make any more blocks. We can start putting them together into, to be able to finish our mystery quilt. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our light shades. We're not going to work with this pile at all, so we can just put that right aside. So we're going to take our light shades of our squares and our half square triangles, and we're going to work with them only. Basically, we're going to take them, we're going to put them together, and you can do this in a chain if you want. You're going to stitch them together so that they look like this, and just stitch them all this way. Every single one of them is going to go like this. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take them, and we have a whole bunch of them that look like this. We're going to take one this set, and we're going to turn it around so that the yellows are pointing towards each other in the middle. And that's how we're going to sew together that step. So you're just going to go ahead and fold them over. And the nice thing about this is you can, because of the way that we've ironed these, we've pressed these so that the seam allowance goes over towards the blue side on all of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold them together, and we have the points of the yellow both pointing in towards the middle. And you can feel that kind of lock together. You feel them kind of butt up against each other. Those seams will come right up against each other. You can put that right down in your sewing machine and sew right down that edge. So you're going to have a yellow on the top part, and underneath you're going to have the other half of the yellow. And when you are done sewing them, they'll look like this. So take all of your blocks of these and these and sew them together to make this. And that's what our clue is for this week. So go ahead and do that step, and we'll catch up again next week. Thank you so much for joining in on my mystery. I hope that you're enjoying it, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye!